Fiends. So just saw that Surf is actually retired. Obviously we've been seeing the poll is tweets and shit like that. The last couple of days talking about he's retiring. But it looks like this nigga's actually serious. I just kind of want to, see what y'all, really thought about it. Personally, I think, it's a good thing. Because, obviously, like y'all already know where, I kind of stood on it. He really hasn't been, taking it seriously and shit like that. I personally thought it would have been a lot better for him just to retire, and then go on ahead and, with his music career and shit. But, I low-key wanted to see him, go ahead and battle John, prior to him retiring. Or at least try to get, a solid, W with, 3 rounds and have like a fucking war with somebody before he retired. That would have been, dope, at least for, for me to, see right here. I think it's like the fans in general, that would have been, cool to see and shit. Instead of, having, a lackluster battle with, Lux, and then, a lackluster, battle with 40 and shit like that. I personally thought he lost both battles. It's unfortunate and shit like that. I personally would, wanted to see him, battle, at least one more time before he retired. But I mean, at the end of the day, if the nigga's making a lot of bread, from doing his music shit in, different avenues that he's, raking in and shit like that, go ahead and retire, man, because, like I said, like, it doesn't seem like he really had, too much of the passion to continue to battle as it is. With just him, with his whole music career and everything like that, and then, just, I guess, coming to battle for, just the bag or something like that. I don't know if he was doing it for the fans or what his true motive was right there. I just think it was really, probably just based off of just the bag in itself. But it's I don't know, man. I'm a little indifferent about it. Like I said, I kind of just wanted him to, battle one more time before he went out, and put his all into the shit. You feel me? Like, cause I think we as fans, man, we deserve that shit. You feel me? Like, I know Surf got legions of fans and shit like that. And y'all niggas go to bat for him regardless and shit like that. So I mean, I would figure, y'all would want to see the nigga, like, perform, and maybe he's waiting for, this whole COVID room type shit to end, so he can come back and shake the room and shit like that, and have that fan interaction, because I know a lot of Surf really feeds off that shit. He's a main stage type of nigga. And so, he's really made his name off of being on the main stage and shaking the room and shit like that. And it's like, he really can't have, Rock in his corner like that too much. Or I don't know, maybe he can, but I mean, because we have, kind of started to have like a little crowds here and there and shit, from the Kings versus Queens and shit like that, and then the Summer Madness. So we kind of started having little crowds here and there. So it's looking like it's starting to jump up again. But I mean, maybe he's just waiting for the fucking the crowd or something like that. I mean, like, y'all niggas let me know what y'all think right there. But I mean, I don't know, man. It's weird. It's weird. You feel me? Like, I talk, I know I talk a lot of shit about, and, give, Surf, some fucking flack and shit like that, but it's just from a fan's perspective on me wanting to see the nigga be great like I know he is. You feel me? So it's like, I don't know, man. It's weird because, a nigga like, me when I got into battle rap, I've watched this nigga, come up and shit from, him and Conceited, going all the way up until, where we at right now. So it's like, I've seen him, reach his peak and then, kind of come on his decline and shit like that. And it's like, you kind of hate to see it, you feel me? Like, so it's like, I kind of wanted him to go out, with a bang instead of like going out on a lackluster battle and shit like that. It's like, it kind of, as a fan, it kind of makes me mad to, kind of see it. But, at the same time, it's like, if you personally feel like you don't have anything else to give, to battle rap, and you're making, you're making, way more money than, a battle in itself, definitely go ahead and retire, man. If that's, what you truly feel. But it's like I said, it's kind of disappointing just to hear that he's gonna retire, off a lackluster battle like that. So it's like, I don't know, man. Like, y'all niggas let me know what y'all think and shit. I just had to touch on it because I just got through, seeing it and shit like that, and it's weird. It's like, I know a lot of our lot of the battlers that we kind of grew up watching, they're hitting that age, so it's like, you know what, man, like battle rap is kind of taking the back seat, because it's got to be frustrating to focus on one nigga for X amount of months or weeks, days, whatever the case is. I can't imagine, like, having to focus on one nigga and write for this nigga for, X amount of days, and then finally get there and then get it off my goddamn chest and then be able to return back to my normal life. But then also have to go ahead and, wind up getting booked again and then doing it all over again. So, I mean, life of being a battle rapper seems stressful than a motherfucker. And so, I get it, but it's like, still, man, like, nigga, give us one more battle, man. Give us a John real fast. You feel me? Like, let me go ahead and go against that nigga real fast and get it in, man, and go out on your shield like that. You feel me? Like that just would have been, I don't know, it would have been better for. That's what I personally think, man. I think it would have been better right there. You feel me? So I don't know, y'all. Like, y'all niggas let me know, what y'all niggas think in the comment section. But, I just figured I'd go ahead and touch on that shit because, I went on ahead and was, I touched on it with the whole 40 and the 40 battle and shit like that. So, if this is, Surf's last battle, it's unfortunate that it didn't come up, against, somebody that he could have went out with a bang with and really, like, talk that shit to. But I honestly think this nigga's like just taking a break up until the crowd come back, man, because like that when we get the crowd, it's like it's a different feel, man. That's where I know battle rap started, kind of like in a small setting type shit, and then you went to being around with crowds and shit like that. So it's like in the main stage gives you it's a way different feel. So I honestly think that nigga's probably just waiting for that shit to come back. I haven't really seen any battler actually just quit battle rap, period. Niggas always come back around at some point in time, due to the bag or, due to the opponent or whatever the case may be. But I don't, like, me personally, I don't really think that nigga's done. I don't think he's done, but, from his Twitter posts and shit like that, his tweets, it looked like he is. So, if this is in fact Surf's last fucking battle, salute to you, my nigga. Thank you for, doing everything you've done for the culture. Niggas watched you come up, from conceited all the way up on. So, like, y'all, you influenced the culture to grip. Yeah, man, but I appreciate everything you did for the culture, Surf, man. Like, be easy, my nigga, and continue to be great with your music, et cetera, man. But y'all niggas let me know in the comment section. Peace.